me Mr. Tibbs.
Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nyambura and I do DIY fashion and decor. And if that's something you like, then consider subscribing down below. Today we'll be making this top from a shirt that I had. I'll put it in the screen right now. I love the print, but I didn't like the way it looked on me as a button up. So I decided to cut it and make it into this off-shoulder keyhole top. You can tie it like this, or you can untie the strings and then cross them and tie them at the back of your neck, and you have another top. You want to see how to make this? Keep watching. I started by laying my shirt on a flat surface. You can use a table, and I just marked with my chalk about 3.5 inches from the top of the shoulder, and I made sure I could see the mark so that I could cut correctly and on a straight line. Then I took a pair of scissors and cut all the way from one side of the sleeves all the way through the body of the shirt to the other side, and try and make it as uniform as possible. And when you're cutting around the sleeves, try to arc it upwards instead of cutting straight through. Try to make a curve, and that will make it easier when you're trying to sew. And then once I was done cutting, I picked up my shirt and went to my sewing machine. So start by unbuttoning your shirt. That'll make it easier because it will make it like one strip of fabric and it'll be easier to sew. So to begin, I folded about an inch from the top from where I cut to make a casing for the elastic that we're going to put through, and then I pinned it down so that it would stay in place.
Of view, words go over both our heads, yet we're asking ourselves how we don't listen to each other. We're just two mouths talking loud, talking loud, talking loud now, now, talking loud, talking loud now, now, talking loud.
Once I was done pinning all around, I just sewed down about a centimeter away from the raw hem, and I took out the pins as I went. Once I was done, I decided to get rid of the button casing because I didn't need it in my top. I didn't want my top to be a button up. I just wanted it to be one closed top.
We are mutually exclusive with two different points of view. Words go over both our heads, yet we're asking ourselves how we don't listen to each other. We're just two mouths talking loud, talking loud, talking loud now, now, talking loud, talking loud now, now, talking loud.
Once I was done cutting one side, I went over to the other side and cut it, and then I joined the two raw sides that I had cut together and decided to pin them together. and you continue pinning all the way until you're about 5 inches away from the top, and leave that gap open. Don't pin it together, and then you're going to pin it separately. You're going to hem it separately so you can have that little keyhole effect that I had in my top at the beginning.
It's been a day, stressing out like crazy. Just wanna be lazy with my girls. It's been a day, we gonna get wavy. Layer on some diamonds and some pearls. Maybe we could go to the mall, get our nails done, get our hair done, we fly. Maybe we can holler at the boys.
And make sure that you have a little bit of a space for the elastic to go through. So for me, I had to undo a bit of the hem that I had put in the first place so that I could have a little bit of a gap to put my elastic through at the end. So here's when I was undoing it.
Touch the sky, that bitches till we die. We so fly.
And as you can see where I'm showing you now, you sew down along the two lines that you've created, and then where they meet at the V, you start sewing down one straight line, and that makes a little opening at the top of your top. So here I was done sewing down, and you can see how it turned out. So there's a gap for the elastic on both sides. And that's how your top looks right now before you thread your elastic through. And you want to grab your elastic and measure around your shoulders, and don't stretch it too much, just measure a comfortable stretch and then cut it. Then I took the part of my shirt where I cut off, and I tried to get as much material as I could from it. This will make those little ties that you can try with at the front. And so I opened it up, and then I cut a little long rectangular strip from the back. That's how my rectangular strip looks like. Now I'll fold it in half so that I can get two strips, and pin it so that I get an exact half of each side. So there are the two strips. And to make the straps that we had at the beginning, take each strip of fabric that you just cut, and then from the outer edges fold each side up to the middle. It's easier to see what I'm doing, but you fold from each side, and then when you get the outer edges at the middle, fold it so that your raw edges are caught in the middle of the little strap, and then go down pinning so that you keep it secure. And that's how it looks when it's done, when it's pinned. So I'm just going to sew down the length of which I've pinned down, and that's how they both look when they're done. Now grab two safety pins and your elastic, and pin one safety pin to the end of your elastic, and attach it to one part of the, and attach it to that little space that we left to thread through the elastic. And then with the other one, attach it to the other end. Then use that pin to thread your elastic through the casing that we made. So put it through that little gap that we have, and then pull it through. And so that's how it looks when your elastic has been pinned to both sides of the shirt. Then take out a bit of elastic from one side and pin it to the strap that we made. Sew them, and I'm going to do that for both sides. Pull a little bit of the elastic out and attach it to the strap that we made.
You get used to, yeah. Go blame the drum blows, yeah. It's just the drum blows.
After you've sewn the elastic to the strap, pull your elastic through your shirt a little bit so that it's hidden and your strap looks like it's coming from the shirt. And so when you're done, this is how it looks. You see I'm pulling the straps, but you can't see the elastic. And then you can tie it and make that little hole. I really like how this top looks. And it's a really easy, quick DIY to fix any of your button-up tops that you don't like anymore. This was helpful. Thumbs up the video. Don't forget to share it and subscribe, and leave a comment down below of any future DIYs you think I should do. And that's it, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something that